Ayo, duck before the signer, I ain't never gotta choose sides. Nigga using bitch and mama shoulda got her tubes tied. A bridge I'm a product of, yeah, I sold a lot of drugs and I bust a lot of slugs. Niggas give me honor hugs. Tiger bone, eye to eye, shots back to back. Hopping out that murder black back like I'm Arafat. Bamboo lit, I roll it like Cheech and Chong.
Guys,
always ready to scrap.
Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. I got one I'm really excited to review today, and I go to TJ Maxx once a week. There's one about 5 blocks from my apartment, and they have a pretty stout fragrance department. And I've gotten such a mix of scents there, from HM by Hannah More to Robert Cavalli Oud Edition, which has never been available in the United States, to Penthouse Legendary, to D Squared's Rocky Mountain Wood, to Gap Sunshine. I just never know what I'm going to find there, and I get really excited when I see stuff that I've never seen or heard of before. I love seeing designer scents that I want heavily discounted, but I love digging through boxes to find things I've never seen before. And one day I came across Lotus Santal by Thymes, and for $10, and I thought sandalwood, maybe something Lotus root or flower, and I bought it. And I like to go to Starbucks after TJ Maxx, open the scent up and spray it and see what I got. And I was really rather blown away by this one in a very good way. The company that makes this one is called Thymes. And it started off in 1982 in California as a very small cosmetic and bath salt company. Today, they do a lot more than that. They have body care products, bath products, scented candles, home fragrances, and of course, the reason why we're here, fragrances. And they probably have about 25 different scents in their lineup. They have one called Azure, which has seaweed and white lily and an ocean breeze note. They have clary sage tea. They have one called olive leaf, and this guy, Lotus Santal, which came out in 2012. And the notes on this one are cacao, vanilla, lotus, plum tree, patchouli, cloves, amber, and sandalwood. And this is a 50 ml bottle, EDT formulation, and on the website they have a 50 ml for $40 and a rollerball for $19, and it does seem to go for about $40 online. So even though I paid just $10 for it, $10 seems to be a great deal. I think even $40 isn't a bad deal. Now, as far as the presentation goes, I don't have the box for it. It does come in a nice small box. It says Thymes. You have a really nice design. Lotus Santal 50 ml. That design is on the back. You have a sticker on the bottom, standard plastic or metal cap, and a really nice atomizer. So I actually like the design in the bottle. I think it's really understated, and for my purposes, it's just fine. But what we're here to talk about, obviously, is the scent, and the scent on this one is absolutely phenomenal. It's a gourmand through and through, and what I really pick out of this one, guys, is 3 notes, 3 big notes on this one: cacao, vanilla, and plum. That's really the way this one blasts out of the bottle, with this really sort of sweet and fruity vibe. It's definitely reminiscent a bit of Angel Perfume for Women by Terry Mugler, but the big difference, to me at least, is this one doesn't have the floral hue to it that Angel does. This has this luscious balance of chocolate and vanilla and plum and sandalwood, and I think the best comparison that I can make for you guys, and it isn't spot on, is take HM by Hannah More and replace the lemon in HM with plum, and you're in the same ballpark, because you've got that really nice hit of cocoa and vanilla, and I love the plum note in this one. Works really, really well for me. Just a great mix of notes. I also pick up some sandalwood, definitely, a little bit of patchouli, and a heaviness of cloves as it dries down. So as it dries down, those individual notes that really sort of do set themselves apart at the top really meld together, and about an hour in, it becomes a really sweet, slightly woody amber scent. It's really unique, and I think it's beautiful. I also get excellent performance out of Lotus Santal. I easily get 7 to 8 hours. You know, it's not insane, but certainly does its job and projects nicely. Definitely a unisex perfume that actually might be a bit better suited to a woman woman than a man, but I'm a huge fan, and I would say it's a 3-season scent, a little bit too cloying, probably for the summer. I actually don't use this one as a work fragrance because, again, it's a little too sweet, but it's fine for a night out, and I love this one out casually on the weekend with just a t-shirt and jeans. Now, if you can't find this one, and it can be a little bit hard, the fragrances that I'd recommend checking out are Henny Mori HM, because again, this is very much like that to me, except the lemon is replaced here by the sandalwood. If you're looking for a plum scent, my favorite far and away, and it's a lot more money, but it's a lot more sophisticated than this one, is of course the Great Plum Japanois by Tom Ford, which has a sort of a plum liqueur note surrounded by oud and incense. And then, as I said, Angel Women by Mugler definitely reminds me of this one, but Angel Women is a lot more floral than this one. I think if someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this one, they'd say it's a great price if you could find it at that price. It's really unique, and most people are not going to smell like you if you have this on. I think the cons, and someone trying to talk you out of purchasing this one, would say, yeah, it is hard to find. Some people might view it as a little too synthetic and sweet, and you definitely do have to have a sweet tooth for this one, or it is not going to be for you. I really like Lotus Santal. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. The bottle is a bit cheap looking, and I wish it smelled a bit more natural, but I think that's really nitpicking. You know, this is $40, $50 at the highest, and it's a really nice scent, but at the $10 price point, it is a must-have. If you like Angel by Mugler, but dislike the floral component to it, then give this one a look. But because it keeps the gourmand element, sans the feminine part, nice juice, really well done. Definitely going to be checking out more from Thymes. So I hope you have enjoyed this review of Lotus Santal by Thymes. If you guys have any questions on this one, feel free to drop me a line, guys.
If you heard me, got my block shaking like New York had an earthquake. Yeah, you live for now, but I live for now and after. I guess that's the reason your life is disaster. Colder than a drop top car in the